Hi, I have an unboxing for you today. I'm Ellen Gormley and welcome to my channel. I have a new box. It's from Berroco and it is their fall and winter yarns, I think, because I have not opened the box yet, but I'm so excited because they always have such beautiful things. So, hey, let's get started. Okay, I already cut open the box, but I haven't opened it yet. So here we go. That new yarn. Ooh, new yarn package. Ooh, they stuffed lots of things in this package. Okay, so let's get started. I'm very excited. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully I can pronounce these names. Okay, first one I see is Pirouette. And it's a denim blue color that they sent me today. And let's learn more about it, shall we? It is 41% baby alpaca, 41% merino wool, 18% nylon, knitting gauge, crochet gauge is on here, a size H hook, okay, for 16 rows and 14 single crochet, and they're calling it a size 5 bulky. So it's kind of a boucle yarn, B-O-U-C-L-E. It's a kind of a nubbier yarn. Let me get you a nice close-up of it. So you can see it has a little bit of a halo to it. And it's very soft. And let's see what else I can learn about it. Pirouette. Hand wash in cold water, lay flat to dry. So this would be a really beautiful garment yarn. Of course you can use any yarn for anything, both knit and crochet. But you know, it's all depending on what you want. So this Pirouette yarn has a very, you can feel the texture on it. It's not smooth, but it is very soft. It feels very, I don't even know the right word for it. I want to say Berber carpet, but obviously that is rough and this is soft, but it has kind of a, like you can feel the texture to it. So let me give you another close-up of it. So it is, oh, there's the end. It's a size 5 yarn, like I said, and here is, okay, that's a pretty good view of it. You can see the little texture there, the little nubbiness, very nice. Okay, let's see what else we have. So it looks like everything they sent me is in the blue family because they must know that's what I like. But check out their website. I'll put the link in the description below, that they have lots of colors for all of these yarns. So Providence, now this is really pretty. This is a tweedy yarn. It is, let's give you a good close up first. Providence. Okay, there you go. Oh, peekaboo. Okay, so let's read more about it. 65% merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, 15% silk. So this is a really nice combination of fibers. It is a size 3 yarn. So the crochet gauge is a G for 25 rows of 18 single crochet. So significantly smaller than the Pirouette we just saw. Hey, by the way, I am going to put a poll up in this video, so keep watching so that you have a chance to vote on which one you'd like me to swatch in another video. So here is what it looks like up close. It is a size 3 yarn, so that's just about, sock kind of weight, small, maybe a little bit higher than that. And it's very pretty with little flecks of color, mostly white. There's a little bit of like rust. Here's a little bit of like lime green there. So it is a very natural looking yarn. And of course with wool, alpaca, and silk, there's lots of good fiber going on there. So I'm guessing with wool, alpaca, and silk, it's going to be hand wash. And it is hand wash in cold water and lay flat to dry. This would make a gorgeous shawl. It would make a beautiful stole. It'd make a beautiful cowl. Of course, a scarf. It would make a really gorgeous sweater. So have fun with that. What would you make with this lovely color of Providence? Does blues speak to you like they do for me, or are you more of a red orange side of the color wheel? So let me know. Okay, so far we have the Pirouette and the Providence, and let's see what else we have. Ooh, this is fun. Nomad. So when I saw this yarn and it was upside down, I thought it said like Momoa. like the actor Jason Momoa, who's a really big guy, and this is a big yarn. So that's just what popped into my head first. So this is Nomad, and it is also a boucle kind of yarn like Pirouette, only supersized. So here is what it looks like. It is a much bigger yarn than the other two that we've seen so far. This is probably a 6 bulky, if not bigger. Oh, it's just a 5 bulky. It's a 5 bulky, but it's very bulky. So it's going to be quick to knit or crochet up. I think this would make a fantastic squishy scarf. The texture of it makes me feel a little bit like terry cloth, although it's not cotton, I don't think. It doesn't feel like cotton. Nope. 72% wool and 28% camel hair. Nomad. So what a great name for this yarn. So it's a nice big size 5 bulky yarn, and it's got texture to it. The crochet gauge for this is a size L with 9 single crochets for 10 rows. So big stitches. So that means you'll be able to stitch up something really quickly. Okay, and oh, let's look at the care. Hand wash in cold water, lay flat to dry. Okay, so I would make, what do you think I'd make out of it? I'd make a cowl out of this for sure. I'd also make a hat out of this. I'd make a scarf out of this. It'd be a really amazing boyfriend sweater, like awesome, very oversized. Can you imagine a nice big oversized squishy, oh, very yummy, comfortable sweater? Oh, that'd be great. That would be great. So check out Berroco.com. I'll put the link in the description below. They are sponsoring this video today. Thank you for Berroco for sending me the yarn. And what colors would you use for any one of those items? I think I'd love to see more colors in this and see what else they have, because I can see having a sweater like in every one of these. So there's the close-up. All right, let's see what else. There is one even bigger than the Momoa yarn, the Nomad yarn, one even bigger here. So let's do that one next. Oh my gosh, Coco. This is huge. This yarn is so big. Here it is compared to the Nomad. Very, very big, loosely spun with a thin, it's probably even too close to even focus on. So let me pull it back a little bit. So you can see in this gray strand here that there's a strand that holds it together, and then it's almost like a roving. So let me pull a ply out and let you see it up close. There we go. So this is what this one looks like. This is Coco from Berroco. Do you think they did that on purpose? I bet they did. They're so clever. Okay, so this is Coco, and this is a very big, squishy, yummy, bulky yarn. So they did call this a 6, super bulky, which I'm not surprised. Okay, so the crochet gauge for this is a P size hook, 7 single crochets, and 9 rows for 4 inches. So all of these gauges are over 4 inches. I assume that's usually the standard. Okay, so let's read more about this. 100% superwash merino wool. So superwash means you can wash it. So it's not going to say hand wash maybe, except it is roving. So it's maybe a little bit more delicate. You don't really want to like have it like fall apart. Okay, for best results, place garment in a mesh wash bag, machine wash separately in cold water on delicate cycle, and lay flat to dry. You can make a sweater so fast in this Coco. It also would make a gorgeous cowl or scarf or hat or anything else. Ooh, a blanket. I could totally see a blanket made out of this. Absolutely. Very luxurious and indulgent for sure. Like almost like the whole arm knitting craze, only you totally could do it in crochet and it would be really, really pretty. So this is in like a gray and blue kind of cloudy colorway. I wonder what the name of it is. I don't think it says on the label. I'll have to go to the website and find out what they named these, because I love to hear the color names that they give these items. This one happens to be color number 4906. So when you go look it up on the Berroco website, you can see what it's called. But should we vote on what it should be called? It's kind of like Dusky Sky or Before the Storm or something like that. So really, really gorgeous. So I'm going to put this on the poll. I'm going to put all of them. I think there's enough room on a poll that you guys can vote on which ones you want me to swatch. So, you know, have fun with that. So hang in there and watch the rest of this video so that you can vote on which ones you want. Okay, so this one is gorgeous too, and I'm kind of laughing because this is such a beautiful, not standard, I wouldn't call it a standard yarn. I would call it a something that I would normally gravitate toward. It's a smooth fiber. It's called Arno. Okay, and I just took a glance at the fiber content, but I'm going to show you a close-up. This is a navy blue, so sorry against my black t-shirt that it's hard to see, but it is a very, very pretty navy blue solid yarn. It is probably a size 3. It is a size 3, so it's a little bit smaller than a worsted weight. It is crochet gauge letter G size hook, 18 single crochets and 22 rows over 4 inches. So much smaller yarn, obviously, than the 6 bulky or the 5 bulky. So we've got a wide gauge range, weight range here of yarns this season. So Arno, let's see, it's a hand wash in cold water, lay flat to dry. This would make a really gorgeous garment too. Like, I could totally see a cardigan sweater that I would wear like every single day. All right. Oh, 57% cotton, 43% merino wool. And I might have to make something of this. So you guys know my book, One Skein Crochet. So let's see how many yards. I wonder if I could make something in just one skein, one ball of this. So it's 159 yards. I wonder what I could make in 159 yards in a size 3 yarn. I'm going to go to my book and compare with the 15 patterns that are in it and see. I think this weight of yarn is similar to my coral reef scarf, and see if the yardage matches up, because I wonder if I could make that scarf in this one ball. I think this ball probably has a little bit less in it than that one did though. So my scarf would be a little smaller, or I could adjust it, or I could pick a different project, or I could improvise something with one of the strategies. But it's really pretty, and I would like to see what I could come up with just one ball of this Arno yarn from Berroco. Okay, one left, and then be ready. I'll review them all so that you can vote on which ones you'd like to see me swatch. Okay, Sesame. Oh, I like this one. I like the feel of it already. It's more slippery than all the other yarns. Like, there's almost like a rayon or nylon feel to it. So let's see how I am guessing on the fiber content of this baby. Okay, oh, I have one of the factors right. So Sesame by Berroco is 43% wool and 39% acrylic, 9% cotton, and 9% nylon. Yay, a score 1 for Ellen. So here's what it looks like. It is a smooth yarn, mostly because it's small. You can see the variations in color, and then there is a thin strand that kind of, is that the right word? Strand that goes around the plies. Let me see if I can get a better look. So it's got like almost a tweedy sense to it in that there's like little flecks of color. But then also the yarn itself is multicolor. And it varies, like it moves from purple to blue to dusty purple to pinky to like maybe a little bit of magenta. And then the strand itself, it looks like it's spun, it's probably spun with a nylon, I'm guessing. Like the strand in this section of it looks like pinky purple, and then there's a strand that goes around it that looks like it could be like maybe the nylon. It's a little bit more shiny than the other part, so it's got a little bit of flecks of shine to it, but it's not like jump out at you sparkly. It's just, it has a sheen to it. Let's say that. It's not really a shine so much as it is a sheen. So anyway, it's very pretty, and I wonder how long these color changes are. So because in my opinion, crochet works best with yarns that have a really long color change. And if this has a long color change, which it looks like it could have a pretty long color change, looks great in crochet. Of course, knit will look great too, but I think sometimes with the mechanics of crochet, they tend, in my opinion, to look better with yarns that have a longer section of color before it changes to the next color. Anyway, let's review and then vote, okay? So we have the sesame. Oh, and I didn't tell you, let's see. For best results, place garment in a mesh wash bag, machine wash separately in cold water on a delicate cycle, lay flat to dry. And it is, like I said, wool, acrylic, cotton, and nylon. It is a size 4. So like 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all represented in this bag, weight-wise. And it is a size 7 US hook for 17 single crochets over 21 rows for a 4-inch swatch. Okay, so size 4 yarn is what they're calling this. So we have Berroco Sesame, very pretty. We have gorgeous Arno, which is very, very, very soft, by the way, very, very soft. Then we have Nomad, which is the bulky one that I think would make an excellent bathrobe or boyfriend sweater or blanket, something to cozy up with. Providence, which would make a gorgeous sweater or top or anything really. That looks like it would be a yarn that would go well with just about anything. Providence. Then we had the beautiful Pirouette, which was the first yarn that we saw that had the boucle little loops along the side of the strand. Very, very pretty, almost like a chenille, only nicer. So the Pirouette. And then the last one of this grouping was the Berroco Coco, which was the super bulky one that I think would make a fantastic blanket, but would also make a lot of other great things. So I'm gonna put up a poll right here, and hopefully it will fit into the video really well, and you can click on it and vote for which one or ones that you'd like me to swatch in a future video. So in the meantime, please like and subscribe, turn on the notifications bell so that you don't miss anything. And I appreciate you coming. Leave a comment below what you thought was your favorite one of this fall and winter collection of Berroco yarns for 2019. Thanks, Berroco. All right, see you next time.